Hey everybody, welcome back to Too Much Geek Talk. We're going to do another round of Geekly Weekly. Zach, do you have any things you want to go for? Because you know what I just want to talk
Yeah,
about.
you just want to talk about the Mandalorian, which we'll
Yes,
get
I
to at
do.
the end, so we can
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
spoiler alert, and then
That's true, that's true.
no
This is why we wait.
no one gets after it too much. So, I do have one item. Not a lot happening. Just PlayStation, PS5 comes out. Xbox Series X came out. Problems all around as expected, I feel, but
Always. That's why you never get a console day one, but you know.
yeah,
it's
but
neither here nor there.
so I mean, there's the problems. There's the smoking Xbox, which apparently was just vape smoke.
Which is, you should still never do.
I,
But...
I mean, it became a whole viral thing with the floating, what is it, ping pong ball?
Oh,
And then
really?
everybody kept on trying to float stuff. Like I saw G Fuel did one where they were like had like G Fuel on a fish wire, like hopping it over. But like and then Xbox had to tweet out, "Hey, just to let you know, don't blow vape smoke into your fucking machine,
You
you
gotta
idiot."
mess up it up? Like, what?
So that happened.
I thought that was
Apparently, I have in front of me an article here from IGN. Apparently, PS4 added an app to their dashboard for PS5 remote play. So you
Wait.
can play your PS5 on your PS4.
So what's the point of... What-
Now, look.
Wait. What's the point of paying $500 to play?
Well, because obviously you still have to have the PS5.
You put that in the closet and collects dust. What are you talking about?
No,
You
like,
get the
so
PS5, like-
here's what I would do with it. PS5 out in the living room, PS4 on the gaming station. So then you have the PS5, you can go play on the TV if you want, but the PS4 is on the gaming station, so you can play games here as well, or something like that, you know what I mean?
But wouldn't the resolution be different?
Well, obviously.
Won't the graphics? So
Well,
what's the
obviously,
point of,
but
like,
if you think about it, my monitors are not 4K. My
who
monitors
has
are
4K?
1080. I have a 4K TV.
Oh, well.
I don't have 4K monitors.
Oh, okay.
So that
okay.
would kind of make
See,
sense to me a
It
little
fits
bit.
you, yeah. It fits you. I don't have 4K anything, so that's why it's like, what's the point of that?
Even if you did it, I think it
Plus
would be
the
kind of cool
controller's
to, like,
different. The games with the whole feedback, which I think is awesome that they added, but
I'm very interested in the PS5 now, just because apparently in Cold War, Cold War came
Yeah.
out this week. Zombies. If you go over to our Twitch, you can catch a couple of our streams that have been going on with that. We've just been running solo zombies on Twitch almost 24/7 at this point. So, like, apparently with the force feedback of the triggers, they've
Every
made
gun.
every gun feel different, and I want to
Yeah.
know what that feels like, because
yeah, I really do too.
with every console since I've been alive, they've always
insane.
said the triggers are better, the triggers are better, the triggers are better, and then every time I'm like,
The quick release or whatever.
they're fucking triggers. I don't know what you want me to do with this.
What do you mean?
Like,
I know from PS2 to PS3, I think it got more of a hook kind of at the bottom, so you
Yeah.
can kind of quick get that quick.
And then like you had the
fire.
Elite where you could apparently toggle the sensitivity on the
Yeah,
Elite
so it's a
controllers.
quicker release coming back.
Yeah,
That
just
is
use a
fire.
mouse and keyboard and shut
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, I feel like the feedback controllers in shooters now is going to actually make a difference. I know, like, I think Call of Duty got their hands, obviously, because they have partnership with PS4, so that's why they integrated that. But I feel like other games need to do that as well. Not just, shooters. I want to have swinging an axe. I want to be able to feel the vibration of it, hitting a rock compared to hitting an enemy. Like, I want game developers to actually go more in depth with this. I feel like it's going to be a little tricky because, they're going to have to make games for both Xbox and PS4, so to integrate that. But I really think the new controller is, I think, the best thing about the PS5, because the size of the PS5 is something that dear to, makes you go, I don't know if I want that, but that shit is huge. It was like up here or something.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's I didn't realize how big it was, and I was like, wow, that's.
And the memes of like them
gigantic.
people putting it in the back of their truck and it's gigantic and all that stuff. Like, yeah, it's
Can you
a
lay
big
it?
boy.
Can you lay it down, or is
Yeah,
it
you can lay
only-
it down.
Okay,
You
okay,
can lay it down, and from what I've seen of people laying it down, that's weird.
'Cause they have
Is
one.
that all I've ever seen is the ones with the disc drive,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and the disc drive seems to be underneath it, not on top of it.
That's weird.
It is weird.
That's just weird. Like, it feels wrong doing that. It feels like your PS4 is upside down.
It looks wrong. Like, I'm like, I think you have that upside down, but I mean, you'd have to lay it down flat. There's no, like, I don't know where the hell you're gonna put that.
Have vertical space like that.
Yeah, like even my horizontal space on my TV stand, I don't know if it could hold it.
Right?
It's huge. I mean, I think it's the biggest gaming console to date.
That's ridiculous. It's pretty much a PC, but you know.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know that it's just gigantic and there.
I feel like that's
with
why
everything about it, it's screwed.
Yeah, that's why you get it January, February when.
I think for this, honestly, this is the one where you wait it to go to PS Pro. And it's a smaller, condensed, or slim, or whatever. Yeah. What I like about it too is it's very integrated with the PS4. Even in you just connect an Ethernet to either console, and it transfers your data.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like when you get a new phone and you can connect that one cable to the new and the old phone and it transfers it. It does that. So people who are playing Spider-Man Remastered, which looks amazing, their saves just go straight into the remastered. So then you're doing whatever you want.
You know what sucks though? Some games that aren't compatible on the PS5, like they bought on like the store, you can't transfer your library onto the PS5. You have to rebuy those games. Which sucks, but
for something like Call of Duty Cold War, you could buy like for $70 or a little like 10 or 20 extra dollars, and you would get it there, and then it would transfer over to there. Yeah. That's
where it's like, ugh. Let's hope video games don't go up price like $70, $80. Because do you ever remember when video games were $49.99, or is that just me?
I remember when they were $20.
Yes.
In like the beginning of the PS2 era, they were like $20, and you would go to GameStop and just come home with a stack of games.
Stack, yeah.
My question to you about Call of Duty, do you think it feels like a $60 game?
Ever since Ghost, I don't think Call of Duty was ever a $60 game. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Because after Ghost, it was Advanced Warfare, which was crap, and then they went to Black Ops 4, which had their own Blackout or whatever.
I think you're missing World War II, or was that before this era?
That's after Black Ops 4. Then it was World War II.
Or was it before? I don't remember.
It was it was somewhere like
that. It was somewhere in there.
Ever since they started doing loot crates and stuff like that, or loot boxes, I think that's when they stopped losing the value of the $60 game. And they should have done it what they did with Modern Warfare. Finally, make the game free and you buy all the game passes if you want. That is where your $60 should go.
Yeah,
I don't think that's my point of view, anyways. But I feel like with Cold War, it kind of changes the track. You know what I mean? I haven't played the campaign yet, but Zombies by itself is where I think worth the $60.
Yeah,
I hope they add more DLCs to it.
I cannot wait for new maps.
I haven't tried
things.
Warzone
I mean,
yet
we haven't even gone all the way through. Oh yeah, next month
maybe?
is Warzone for Cold War, I believe December something. But I'm hoping also with that, just to get a little off track, that when Warzone comes in, we actually get the official Season 1 of Cold War.
Yeah.
With battle passes, a couple new maps, maybe a couple new guns, a zombie, something.
Yeah. That's why I'm waiting for that to get my actual assessment about it. But I feel like here it's like, it's worth the $60.
So you haven't played the campaign yet, and I won't spoil anything for it, but it is one of the best. IGN gave it like a 7, and I do not agree. I've played all the campaigns for everything. It's one of the reasons why I skipped Black Ops 4 was because it had no campaign.
Yeah.
And I hated that. And then, you have to play Blackout. Blackout's going to be so great. And then it was crap. And I got whatever. So, this is one of the best campaigns I think I've played. It looks amazing. The way it can branch. I love games that can branch off into different endings.
Nice. Choose your own
adventure. Like a choose your own adventure kind of stuff.
Oh.
I love that. I love the Mass Effect series because it was always, really significant things.
That adds replayability to the game. And
I want to play the campaign again already because it took me about 6 hours to go through it, and that was with actually taking my time and actually going through it.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a branch I didn't even go off to, and I haven't even played that mission. So I have a whole mission I haven't
So
even
you
played
still
yet.
have more of the game that you need to play, even though you beat it. See, I
Mhm.
like games like that.
Mhm.
I love games because
So
that adds replayability.
and
See
the
now,
ending I got seems like shit, and
$60.
I want a new I want a new ending.
I want a
That
new
was not
ending.
good. I didn't like that ending.
Yeah, that's also what I heard. They have different endings, and I thought
Yes.
that was
Yeah,
pretty
there's
awesome.
multiple endings. There is a little zombie Easter egg in one of them.
That's what
I
I
won't
heard. You
spoil
can fall in a
anything, but
cave or something.
the ending is like a real. I love the ending. It
Yeah,
ties it into the whole Black Ops world so
yeah.
well.
I was gonna say like I knew there was a ending that connects to zombies, but
Yeah,
I
you
so when
have
I saw that I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it."
what I love about all Call of Duty campaigns too is that they always bring back those like star characters. So
yeah,
for like Modern Warfare, you have Soap,
So
you have
and Price,
Price, Ghost, you have all those people.
yeah.
And then for Black Ops,
Golden
right
Gun.
now, for this one, you have Woods, you have Mason, and then
Dang.
you have this new guy named Bell. And Bell, you actually get to name him. You get to choose his skin tone, even though you never see the guy really. You get to choose his skin tone.
Do you play as Bell then, or
Yes, you play as Bell
Okay.
most of the time, but there is sometimes where you flash back and you'll play as Mason or Woods.
yeah.
But you get to choose, and then you get 2 perks, which is interesting. You actually get to
In
choose.
a campaign?
Yeah, so you choose like his profile, his like you get to choose. Does he work for the
Okay.
CIA? Does he work for
What?
MI6? Like what does he work for? And while you're choosing this all comes down to the end as well. This
Ooh.
all is something that will
Ooh.
happen in the end.
So wait, so then you can always go back, remake
God,
that
Christoph.
character, and then
I'm
do
so
different
excited to
endings?
watch you play the campaign.
Wow.
I'm going to announce it here right now.
Wow.
We're doing the series. Christoph's going
That's
to
why
play
I
the
haven't played
campaign
it.
for the first time, and I'm going to watch him. I've already played through it. I won't give him any spoilers. I'll help him here and
Nope.
there, a little bit of hints, because the code breaking, the numbers, Christoph. What do the numbers
Really?
mean? The
Oh,
numbers.
no.
Like
The
you
numbers.
remember that, right? The numbers. It's that. The code breaking in this game is insane, Christoph.
So it's Da Vinci Code all over again. Like,
It is. It's legit. Like you have to collect evidence throughout the missions, and then those evidence give you clues on how to break the code to get to these side missions.
Right.
That's what I want to do next. I don't even want to do the side missions. Go straight through and see what kind of ending I can get. Like I can't wait to play the
What?
campaign again.
Wow.
And with a
Okay.
6-hour campaign, it's very replayable because it's like okay,
Yeah,
I got 6
I
hours.
give, yeah, I
knock
take
it
what I
through.
say back. From hearing that, that's worth $60. Like,
I hope
Go
I'm
get
not
it.
overhyping, but
if you're,
I
you know,
love
if
it.
you're a Call of Duty fan, you're
something
not
that I can
overhyping.
super underhype for you is the multiplayer on this. I am not a huge fan.
Multiplayer died a long time ago. Let's be real with that. Like, I don't know.
Now Modern Warfare. Yeah,
They
it was
brought it back.
kind of dead. It was kind of dead, but I would
Yeah, it was
only
good.
like to play Modern Warfare when it was
Like 2
like
months.
Shipment and Shoot
Yeah,
House.
that's
If those
yeah.
weren't on there, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'll go
And
play.
plus-
I'll play next weekend.
Yeah, Modern Warfare was only good for like the first 3 months before Warzone came out because you have the 2v2,
Yeah.
you have
And
the 3v3.
The gunfights and all that stuff.
Gunfights, yeah,
I
that's what
really
I like.
hope, just for the content of this channel, that there is a 2v2 something in Cold War that we can play. But that would be great. I'd really love
It's
to
called
see
zombies now.
I mean, we'll probably put up some zombie clips
We have to.
in the future sometime.
Mr.
Because
Round 40.
round 41 is the highest
Oh.
score on the stream as of this the
This
the
episode.
recording of this episode. But yeah, so I think it's
Oh.
all around great except for multiplayer. I played
Yeah.
Dirty Bombs, which is supposed to be their big thing, and it's a miniature version of
Yeah.
Warzone, and it's really bad.
I don't think people got. I'm speaking for my personal sakes. I didn't get Call of Duty for Black Ops 4 multiplayer. I got it for zombies. And I was an avid
Yeah.
multiplayer on Call.
I liked-
but I think ever since Ghost, that's when I stopped losing interest of multiplayer.
And I loved Ghost
Black
too,
Ops
because it
me
had
too. The
it had
sniping
the-
scope of the reticle where you can't see around it.
it wasn't
that's
even
where I
that. It was the Michael Myers and
Yes!
the alien
the-
kill streaks. Those were
yes.
so good.
Yes, I
We
forgot
could do
all
a whole
about that.
episode on Call of Duty, but
Yeah, we should.
let's
we should.
move on to what you want to talk about.
Wait! Before we
okay.
do, there's a news that I gotta say. WandaVision is coming.
Oh,
out.
WandaVision, yes. I totally forgot to talk about that.
The very first episode shot black and white and shot in front of a studio audience because I feel like they're going to do a whole time warp thing. I feel like because in the comic books there's a what if where Vision and Wanda,
Yeah, I
get
read
married.
that one.
Yeah, that's what WandaVision's about. It's about their relationship, but I feel like it's going to be subliminal. Somebody's taking control of Scarlet Witch's mind. That's my take on it. Or she's going to go through some transitional like time period, and she's kind of going crazy. I that's where I'm going to kind of go with it, like where she's going to see her true power and who she really is, and it's going to be interesting. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Do you think that they wanted to shoot every episode in front of a live audience, but
No.
because of COVID they didn't want to?
No, I heard every episode's gonna be different. So this is black and white. Then they're gonna have like a '70s vibe, then a '90s vibe, or like a Fonzie vibe. They're gonna be like it's gonna be like that. It's interdimensional because it's gonna connect to the next Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised that this is coming out before Loki, because Loki was the first one that we were supposed to get.
COVID. We were actually supposed to get Winter Soldier last month.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Damn COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Shame. But okay. So let's just throw up the spoiler alert now.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen episodes 1, 2, and 3 of Mandalorian,
well, if you haven't seen episode 1, what the hell are you doing? And 2, if you have seen it, go ahead and go watch the video that we did on a strictly review of that. But we decided to not do
every week because it's gonna
to do it every week. Well, to put it into Geekly Weekly so that you can watch it, watch this review, and then when you've watched the episode, come back, watch the rest of this video, and then we're good. People don't really want its own video because they're not going to watch it because they take a while to watch it, apparently.
Yeah.
So they don't watch it the second it comes out because it's the greatest show on TV right now.
Not even the second. The night before, 12 a.m. midnight.
That's you. I was surprised this week. You took a while to watch it.
I did because honestly, I got disappointed from episode 2. Let's get into it. Episode 2 was a crap episode. It was one of those filler episodes. You know what I mean? We had a Jar Jar Binks-like character in the Fish Lady.
Yeah, the Fish Lady is just ridiculous.
Weird. I thought Baby Yoda wasn't eating the eggs. I thought he saw the life form.
Yeah, so I had told you, wait until you watch this episode to see if that's true. So you obviously know that he was eating them now.
Eating motherfuckers, I was like,
did you find a problem with that like a lot of other people did?
No, because... because this is my thought. I thought he saw the life form. He knew they were going to die. So to save the eggs that he could, he put them in his body. That's what I thought. And when I came to the realization that he's eating the eggs, I was just like, I mean, he ate a frog. What the hell you guys want?
Yeah,
like whole. He put it,
and you guys loved it. You made memes about it. You did all sorts of shit with it. Now, the eggs. Now that they're babies. Oh no.
Come on, it wasn't even that bad. Like, it would have been something if he ate all of them, but
he ate a couple. He was hungry.
That's true. Or like in episode 3 when she was holding the eggs, if he would have ate some, I would have been like, come on, that's fucked up. But
how bad of a frog parent are you that you don't notice a couple went missing?
I was so waiting for that when they reunited. I was waiting for him to count. Like, wait, we're missing 5. Like, what?
Where the fuck are my kids, man? Like, why didn't you notice anything? He ate like 3 or 4.
He ate a bunch. Who knows how much he ate? Because he was there for a while. He's like,
what's up?
He's like, I'm cute. Like,
it's like, but what did that lady want? She got a free ride. She's gonna get a couple of eggs.
Come on, you gotta feed the baby. Damn it! Like,
we got a nice cameo from Dave. Filoni.
Oh yeah, Dave Filoni in the
TIE Fighters or the
X-Wing.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I know.
Sir.
Edit. I don't know what I did. Yes. That's a TIE Fighter. I understand. I misspoke. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
But what I don't understand about that, I've watched it now twice and I still don't get it.
What?
They were like, weren't they gonna help him?
No, so I think they were going to help him, but he doesn't trust anybody, so he didn't want them to know that he had the baby because it's the rebels. So I think that's where kind of he was like, I need to just go into this mission because I want to find my people. So I think that's why.
I got you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that's where it all. I mean, and I feel like the cave part was kind of really like I was like, we don't need this. This was a filler episode. I was really mad about episode
But
three.
that's what some people kind of love about it, though, is that you do. It's kind of
I get it.
People compare that format to X-Files a little bit,
Mm.
in the way that there's an episode that moves the story along.
Yeah.
Then there's an episode that's just the monster of the week, just filler. It's the monster of the week.
I guess, you know what, I'll take that back. I do like that, because those fillers kind of do add justification later down the line. You're right. Let me not...
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen
what I
with
mean?
that frog lady. That frog lady might take a bullet for him later. I don't know.
Who knows? Or that giant spider ice cave thing might come back and save the world or some shit like that.
Yeah, you never know with this.
That was such a alien, or no, predator thing with the... No, alien thing with the crawling... spiders coming out. I was like, oh, that's such a scene from...
I saw those like egg things that he was digging into. I was like, oh man, what the hell's in these things? It's gonna be bad.
I already knew it. I was like, the minute you touched one, I was like, is that why he was afraid of the octopus in episode 3 when the thing was attacking him? And like after...
I think it was just maybe, like, what I would be like, what the hell is this thing on my face?
I laughed so hard when he stabbed it, and then he was just looking at it like, am I supposed to eat this? Like, it's trying to eat me.
You know what? Was that, now that I think about it, was that one of those spiders that he caught at the end of episode 3?
I don't know. That's what I thought so too. And I was like, it wasn't, but then he ate it too at the end, so maybe.
I don't know.
But let's get into the bulk of episode.
Okay. Episode 3.
That was episode 2.
I'm just going to hand the rest of the time over to you to go into everything.
So, what a fucking episode. I'm sorry for cursing. Let me not even curse. The beginning of it too was hilarious when the fish guy was General Arkabar was just looking at him falling. I thought he was gonna land the plane, and when it fell over, I thought that was the funniest thing ever, because that guy was like, he's not gonna land it. I was just too funny. But the bulk of this episode, it was a legit Star Wars episode. It was a Star Wars show. The other show, I feel like all the other episodes was more of a Star Wars story, where this actually felt like Star Wars. This felt like Clone Wars, but live action. Because we saw he actually meets, some Mandalorians that do take off their helmet, and we find out that it is Bo-Katan. And for those who don't know who Bo-Katan is, she played a pivotal part in Clone Wars, which you still need to watch, and in Rebels, which you still need to watch. I'm going to give you a little spoilers, but I don't care. Bo-Katan is the sister of Duchess Satine. Duchess Satine is also the secret girlfriend of Obi-Wan Kenobi, but that's a different story for a different day. Not a lot of people know that. But the cool thing about Clone Wars that a lot of people they miss out. They saw the cool black saber at the end of season 1, but throughout Clone Wars you always see the black saber. We've seen the Death Watch have it. We've seen Darth Maul have it, which spoiler, but I don't care. And though that whoever controls the black saber rules Mandalore, and that's where I think Moff Gideon is. I did it again. That's where I believe Moff Gideon is. I believe he's on Mandalore with the black saber, because, like I said, that whoever holds the black saber rules Mandalore. And I think this is just going to be a very interesting story and architect to see how it is, because the last time we saw the black saber in Rebels, Sabine had it, and when she got it from Bo-Katan. So I want to see how that's transitioning, because once again, spoiler, the very last episode of Rebels, we see Ahsoka with Sabine, and Sabine has the black saber. They go on their way to find Etris, I forgot his name, but they went to go find the Jedi from Rebels, and I just think that I want to see how, from when she had the saber to where Moff Gideon has the black saber, how did the hell that happen? Is Sabine dead? What's with her? Because at the end of episode 3, we got a big name drop, and it's something that is dear to my heart. Ahsoka,
I freaked out.
Ahsoka,
I'm not even
Ahsoka
I'm not even a huge, obviously fan of the Clone Wars. Haven't watched them all yet, but
no.
Okay,
you get
but I heard Ahsoka, and I was like, oh. I freaked out, and my girlfriend's like, what? Well, who cares? Like, what are you talking? I'm like, dude, Ahsoka's not going to be on. I'm excited to just see that live action, headdress and everything like that.
I hope
of
she
her.
has her white sabers because she
Did
has
we
that. And
ever
that's
land on Rosario Dawson playing her, or
yeah,
was that just a
yeah.
rumor? Or she
No,
she
no,
she
no.
is legit. She
She's
is
legit
legit
gonna be
gonna play
playing her.
her. Okay.
Yeah, which I'm happy about because she's a great actress.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
and she's fantastic. Her demeanor and everything is just fantastic.
Speaking
So
of the little cameos that happen in the episode, a woman wrestler by the name of Sasha
oh yes,
Banks was in this one,
yes,
and
yes.
I love that one. I knew about that since before the season even was
Nice.
going to
Yeah.
start, but
I don't know
I was
who she's playing
excited.
exactly. I think she's just a Mandalorian in
Yeah, I think
with
they made her
Bo-Katan.
own thing.
Yeah,
Just her
which is
own thing.
also awesome. The actress of Bo-Katan is the same voice actress in Clone Wars.
Oh, really? Katie Sackhoff?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Because I was like, damn, Katie Sackhoff gets into every sci-fi thing
yeah,
after she was in
yeah,
Battlestar Galactica.
yeah. She is the same voice actress, so I thought that
Hmm,
was really awesome. And it looks just like her character as she does in Clone Wars. So she has
that's
the same
interesting.
demeanor, same attitude. So it's like, yes, this is Bo-Katan because Bo-Katan she is a excuse my French, a badass chick. Like she goes head to head with the leader of the Death Watch. She goes head to head with Darth Maul. Gets force choked by him. She then helps Ahsoka also on the Siege of Mandalore, which happens at the end of Clone Wars. Which I suggest you just watch the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars, and you would rethink your feelings about Clone Wars. Just the last 4 episodes.
But then I
Are you have to
can't
watch.
do that. It's my
Yes, you
nerdiness of
can.
me. I can't
Yes,
go out
you
of
can.
order. I can't do it. I
Yes, you
can't.
can, because you don't need to know anything else besides what happens in the Siege of Mandalore, which no one knew what actually really happened until Clone Wars, because the Emperor was trying to get against it, because the whole syndicate that Darth Maul was doing. I can go on and on about this, but I think that was the beauty of this episode, or episode 3 in Mandalorian, was the fact that we saw Bo-Katan and it's connecting to Rebels and it's connecting to Clone Wars, and where it's starting to feel more like a Star Wars show, because like that was the thing about first season of Mandalorian was it. We all knew it was in the Star Wars universe, but it didn't feel like a Star Wars show, and I think that was the success that it had because it brought in people who didn't like Star Wars or who weren't fans
Hmm.
of Star Wars. So I think they did good for that. But now they're getting into the fan service. I think that's why the end of season 1, the very last episode, that was my favorite season, because our favorite episode because we saw the black saber. The minute I saw the
Hmm.
black saber, my mind blew up, and I was like, "Wait, how did you get that? I had so many questions, and hopefully they're going to answer that. And it's for the fan service, so I feel like this next couple episodes are going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to say Ahsoka.
I just like the next episode. We already have a guaranteed like holy shit because we're gonna see Ahsoka. Like, there's no way we're not going to.
No way, no way. It better not be at the ending too. I'm gonna
They
be so
would.
mad.
It could be.
They might do
but
that middle to the end.
like it's gonna be
to
one
the
of
point.
those like
Mhm.
it's a monster of the week. Like we hit you with this cool ass shit, and then we're gonna like I don't want it
Yeah.
to be one of those shows where it has
Yeah.
turned me
That's-
off because it's like, oh my god, this is gonna happen, and then we have like 2 down episodes and then an up
Yes,
episode. It's like
yeah.
just keep it rolling. Have your filler episodes every couple of episodes, but don't do 1 week on,
Yeah.
1 week off kind of thing. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
I
that's
think
what
with
pisses
live
me off.
action you can't do that. It's 1 down and like 3 up and then 1 down.
Yeah.
Cartoons or like anime shows, but you could do that with, and you can get
Mhm.
away with it. Because Rebels has that a lot. Because they used to always tease, they teased a code that was used by Ahsoka and Forrest Whitaker character in Rebels, in
I know, yeah.
Rogue One. Forgot his
In Rogue
name.
One and in Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Oh my god.
Grease. Grease?
No, it was General something. I forgot his name. He had the mask and everything. Sounded like Darth Vader. But they teased a code name, and we thought it was gonna be one person, and it was ended up to be somebody else, Ahsoka in a sense. And I was just like, oh, ooh. But then we didn't get to see her till like a couple more episodes. So I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah,
And honestly,
I'm excited.
I say you should watch Rebels because they have a good relationship between Darth Vader and Ahsoka, and it's very. Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka's relationship is, I think, one of the most interesting thing about Clone Wars.
Hmm. Well, from what I've watched with the Clone Wars, which is only like maybe 2 seasons, I do agree with that, but yeah.
It gets better when she's adult. I hate when she's a kid. I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
I'll be real.
Alright, so with that, I think that's the end of this episode. Is there anything else about Mandalorian?
Besides that, it's awesome. No.
No. Okay. subscribe, like this video,
Hit the bell.
go check out our Twitch, go like our Facebook page, go like our
Get
Twitter,
soon. Yeah.
get the Twitter going, go like all of our stuff. Be a fan. Do what you need to do.
Please.
Please. Subscribe. Please. Please.